Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is part 3 of our Auckland Surashri surprise tour. Yes, so I've managed to surprise Surashri, and if you haven't watched the part 1 and part 2 of this series, I do recommend to watch them before you watch 3 so that you don't miss out on the journey so far. The link for those videos will be in the description. So yeah, we continued on our journey through the magnificent Hobbiton. This was the film set that was created for the films Lord of the Rings trilogy as well as the Hobbit. After looking at all the Hobbit holes, the landscape, the lakes, the real and artificial tree, now we are walking towards a pub. Yes, it's a pub that was built for the film and now it's used as a little bit of a recreation place for the tour. It's a much needed place after the long
I
tour.
don't know what they say in Lord of the Rings for cheers, whatever they say. Thank Bala. Interested? So I'm drinking a ginger beer, complimentary by the tour guide. You also have 3 alcoholic options, but I'm driving and I'm not having alcohol at the moment, so going for a non-alcoholic drink. So we are sitting in actually a Green Dragon, which is a pub in the film Lord of the Rings, and we are experiencing the same time, because the film is basically based in very prehistoric times. So we are just trying to feel the same. Obviously, talking on camera on a mobile phone, it's very contradictory to what I'm saying, but I hope you get my feeling what I'm saying. Sorry, it's very loud here. A big group is over there, so you might not hear what I'm saying. But what we just saw was the Hobbiton tour. I think it's worth coming here, even if you haven't seen the film. It's worth coming here just to understand the efforts taken by the whole team, not just the director Peter Jackson or the actors, but each and every technician, artist, builder, laborer who was working on this project. I think you'll learn a lot about artistic part of it as well as the project management, because it must have been a big project to manage. So New Zealand government, New Zealand army was involved, Hollywood actors and actresses were involved, a lot of local traders. You're working with natural landscape here, so we're working with nature, animals. So it was a big project to manage, I'm sure. So hats off to them for even attempting this. Obviously, I've seen the 3 films and they're amazing. I'm sure Surashri will probably watch at least one once we go back. Each and every small efforts they have taken, right from spraying a leaf on a big tree to developing this 12 and 50-acre land. Amazing. Hats off. Things like these are happening in India as well, like Bahubali, I think is a perfect example. So next time we are in India, we'll probably go to South and watch and look at that the set where they shot the Divara song. So I think this is human. I think you have to appreciate the human effort. You have to forget the borders. You have to forget India, New Zealand, Hollywood. You just have to appreciate the effort of a human being, how Homo sapiens have developed into creating art. So hats off to that. Cheers. Sang Bala.
And after experiencing the medieval times pub, a much needed break, and a refreshing ginger beer, we continued our way through the Hobbiton Park tour. This was the tour coming towards its end, but we still had some mind boggling stuff along the way. For example, we were looking at some of the trees and plants and onion trees and cabbage trees that were planted for the film, and now they have been maintained as part of the tour. The detailing that the crew has gone into is amazing. Whether you are a single person or with your family or with your partner, with your kids, this tour is a must for you. You can really have a very good day out, especially in a weather like what we had. To have built those 40 plus hobbit holes and this fantastic landscape was a great experience. This was our guide, who was really friendly and very funny. The path went through some lush green landscape, so you never get tired. It was up and down, but you never feel a sweat, which was also thanks to the perfect weather we had and perfectly timed tour as well. So you take a bus back from this place back to the car park. And this is us going back to the car park. The ticket for this tour is $89 per person on the weekend. It varies on weekday, and it's more than $89 when it's a long weekend. There are other options like family pass and some night tours as well. I'm sure the night tours will be fantastic. It also includes dinner and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of options. Good morning, guys. We are in Hamilton at the moment. We came here yesterday. Yesterday we went to Hobbiton and also to a local Hanua Falls, as you would have seen. Today we are in Hamilton, as I said, and we have hired this electric scooter. We are standing on a bridge on which river is it? Waimoto River. We stayed in that Ibis hotel. We have checked out today, so we don't have any rush. I don't know how much these bikes cost. Generally, if we did the same in Tasmania, it was around 45 cents per minute, so it's an expensive one. $1.15 per minute. Here it's $1.15 New Zealand per minute. So we won't spend much time talking here while we have got this on hire. So the e-scooter has a very good safety feature. When it's around the city center where there are a lot of pedestrians, it goes into a tortoise mode, which basically limits its speed to a slower speed. Whereas if you are outside the city center, like where we are at the moment, there is no speed limit. It can go up to its maximum speed. So that's a very good safety feature they have incorporated into it. It's extremely easy to ride. Once you get hang of it, within half a minute or so, it's all yours. We are sitting on the bank of the Waimoto River, putting some sunscreen on, even though it's pretty overcast today. It's a perfect day for a thing like this, bike riding. I mean, we're not really bike riding, it's an electric bike. But yeah, it's quite serene. Wonderful day. I hope it doesn't rain, and I hope our sunscreen doesn't get used, but in case if the sun comes up, we do have sunscreen. So yeah, I mean, मला माहित नाही कुठला स्पॉट आहे. तसाच एक ट्रॅक होता, त्या ट्रॅकवरून दादा आता दिसला थांबलो आहे इथे. आय थिंक हा जो फेरी टर्मिनल असावा की काळी, सध्या मला वाटतं बंद आहे. समोरचं का? हां, मे बी समोर असावं. मे बी ते पण बंद आहे. ते तसं फेरी टर्मिनल वाटत नाही. इट्स नॉट सेफ.
but hey, this is more irritating. Anyways, 5-10 मिनिट आम्ही इथे बसू आणि मग पुन्हा इथून निघू. The challenge is, if we go left, we are on the same. We are not. There's no elevation change. And once we go back, if we don't need to go back actually, we can park it where we can park. We can park the bike where we can park. So we don't have to go back to the original spot. But our car is over there, so we have to. So we'll have to climb back, which is going to be a bit of a fun. So yeah, I'll tell you how we go, how we went with that. That's the Waikato Museum. Same name as the river, Waikato. And that's my wife, Surashri. Woohoo!
These e-scooters are easy to operate. You just press the button, hold it down, and you're ready to go.
It's fun. It's fun, yeah. On the climb up, struggles with my weight, but it really does well with Surashri's weight. So it's not as powerful as I expected. We're getting there. See ya.
These e-scooters were real fun. I just couldn't have enough of it, so I just kept going. This was a small fountain area in an area called Esplanade in the city. We used these e-scooters to roam around the city. Unfortunately, I couldn't record it because I was riding and it was dangerous to record and ride at the same time. It was a Sunday morning, so most of the things were closed, but it was still a very colorful and a vibrant city to roam around. Hamilton, it's a good city. Here I come.
Hi guys, just took a little break, coffee break or chai latte break, and we have parked our Lime bikes over there, and we're sitting in this cafe called Sierra. Good thing about the Lime ride app is it gives you an option of pausing the ride, so it still charges you money, but it's way less. It's 48 cents per minute. It's 150 normal and 48 cents when you pause the ride. So nobody can take that bike, and we can enjoy our coffee or tea. We are just leaving Hamilton now, going back to Auckland, and our way out of Hamilton. We're still inside the city, but we're out from our where we went last to a cafe. We just saw this cricket stadium. I believe this is the cricket stadium where international test matches are played at Hamilton. I might be wrong. It's called Seddon Park. I think that's the one. And if that is the one, that's the ground where Mr. The Wall, Rahul Dravid, scored 200s in a single test match. And I remember it was 190 in the second innings. This was way back. This was like many years back. We had lost the test match at Wellington pretty badly. We got all out for something like 100 or something. Pretty bad performance by us. So at Hamilton we really played well. Our batsmen showed their strength, and Rahul Dravid of course scored 190. Can you believe that? I think this might be the ground. Anyways, so yeah, we have decided to finish our little detour of Hamilton. Hamilton was really good. It's a very laid back, cool city. Very different to Auckland or Sydney. Loved it. Similar to Melbourne. Not that I love Melbourne. There are good things about Melbourne, but obviously Hamilton was pretty good. Loved it. And now we are off to Auckland. So we'll see you there. Bye.